Hey everybody, it's Mike Drudge coming to you from Vaught RV here in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm really excited to do a walkthrough video for you today about this beautiful coach. It's a 32BHDS Jay Flight. This thing's loaded with features, 3 of the most popular features that we offer. It has a bunkhouse floor plan, has a bunk room floor plan, a separate room where the bunks are, and a huge outdoor kitchen, among a lot of cool stuff. So let's get started. I'll do a quick walk around on the outside, then we'll hop inside and I'll point out some features in there. This thing is about 36 feet long, weighs less than 9,000 pounds, so you don't need a huge truck to pull this. A well-equipped F-150, better yet an F-250, will pull this thing adequately. If you're wondering, give me a call. I'll look up your truck and we'll tell you exactly how many pounds you can pull so we know that you're safe. Up here we've got twin propane bottles, got plenty of propane capacity. You've got your battery tray here, and again, as is the case with all of our coaches, we're going to fill up the propane, install a new battery. This one's missing the propane cover for some reason, but it would have a propane cover on it. Have an electric tongue jack here, so this makes leveling and hooking and unhooking super easy. It's push button up, push button down. You have a light right here, makes it real easy to level this and hook and unhook. We have electric stabilizing jacks under here. So once you get it unhooked, get it situated in the campsite, it's push button to lower these stabilizing jacks down. Makes small work of stabilizing the coach once you get to where we're going. 50 amp coach, all right, so we've got 2 AC units inside. You can stay cool in the Texas heat. 50 amp coach, 2 ACs with an extra AC in the bedroom area. Got a Dometic water heater here, and of course outside shower, which is hot and cold. Wash the dogs off, wash your sandy feet off before you go in. Right here, that's handy. Full-size spare, you always get a full-size spare with Jayco. A lot of people don't think about how important that is. Some brands you won't get a full-size spare, but you do here. Got a receiver hitch down here in case you want to put a cargo carrier or a bike rack back here. You're all set to do that. Can you bushwhack here, Brian? It's like we're camping right now, actually, right? So one of the things I love about this, if you like to cook outside, and who doesn't if you're camping, check out this outdoor kitchen. This is not terrible. All this counter space in here. We have nice lighting, cabinetry up here, and household current. Back here's your light switch on and off. Nice blue light under here. Pull this out. Have a nice 2-burner cooktop here in our outdoor kitchen, and plenty of room for beverages in here. Pretty sure that'll hold a case of beer or lemonade. Utensil drawer here, full extension drawer glides. This is really nice. Remember, we're on our patio side here, and we've got a lot of covered real estate with this big awning. So this is covered for our kitchen area. Roll this awning out, and you have your picnic table under here. So we're cooking over here, picnic table under here, and chairs gathered around. It makes a really nice setup for your patio area. You'll notice right away that we have 2 doors. A lot of folks ask, why is there 2 doors? This makes it very convenient to go in and out of the bathroom from the patio side. So you don't have to go in through the main door. Say you have wet feet, muddy feet, you're out at a campsite, maybe you're at the beach, sandy feet. Got kids that are running in and out to use the bathroom all day long. They don't have to go in, go through the living room, come all the way to here. They can step up, in and out right here. And if you have guests, right here's the bathroom. They don't have to go into your personal space. So that makes it real handy. Notice we have these beautiful MORryde steps too. These are one of the greatest features since sliced bread. Nice wide entry steps and a grab bar up here. These things stow inside. If I can do this without hitting, yes. These things stow inside for travel like so. Little catch there. Now we're good to travel. And what's neat about this is when you get to your campsite, you can adjust these legs so that you have a firm contact point with the ground, even if it's on uneven ground. Just push in on this, and these legs go in and out, so you can set it to whatever works for your situation. Lower them down, nice firm contact point. Really love that feature. Prop this door open. Let's go inside and have a look on the inside, shall we? Hey folks, make sure to give us a like and subscribe below for content just like this. And make sure to check back here often for a lot more content. Let's get back to the video. Hey, here we are inside this thing. This is great because what we have the slide, of course, deployed now. And when you push this slide out, your dinette and your trifold sofa are in the slide. Now, all of a sudden, we have all this real estate in here. One thing I love about this is this table is freestanding. We can move this out of the way. I did a whole video on converting these to sleeping positions, but here's the takeaway. There's just a little yellow button down here that you hit, and then it's easy to move it down into the sleeping position and back up. Easy to take this out on the patio too. So if you just want to use this as a lounge area like this, you can do that and get the table out of the way completely, or move it back into the bunk room. A lot of ways you can use this space effectively. I mentioned that it's a trifold sofa. So in some cases you'll have jackknife sofas. In this case we have a trifold. So this will fold out here to make a nice sleeping position here. Of course, a long sleeping position here. I'm 6 feet tall and I can easily sleep in here. We have our queen bed up front, and then we have our bunk room in the back. So we're talking 8 to 10 people. You can comfortably sleep in here and not be on top of each other. Before we go back into the bunk room, since we're in the kitchen, let's talk about the kitchen. 12-volt refrigerator. Love, love, love this. This is a compressor fridge. It works like your residential refrigerator at home, but it's running on 12-volt power. The coolest thing about this is it's bigger than a regular RV fridge. It's 2 cubic feet bigger because it's deeper. So both on the freezer compartment on the top and the fridge portion down below, it's deeper. Also, since it's a compressor fridge, you plug this thing in, or you turn it on, I should say. A couple hours later, you're making ice cubes in here, whereas a traditional RV refrigerator, it may take overnight before it gets down to temperature. Nice lighted control panel here on your 3-burner cooktop range. This lifts out of here for easy cleaning, so you can take the whole thing out and clean it and get down to the burner controls easily. You have a light over this unit as well as a fan. So this is vented to the outside. Brian, I just realized that we left the air conditioner on in here, and here's what's kind of cool. We're doing this and it's not super loud. I'm standing right under the main unit, all right? If you really want to get cool fast, open this thing. My wife calls that the hot flash vent. Open that up and you get cool real fast. Close it up and now we're pushing more of the air through these vents that are located all throughout the coach. A lot of people will ask me what's the difference between an SLX-8 Jay Flight and a regular Jay Flight, which is what we're in now. Lots of subtle differences, but sometimes important differences. We have a skylight up here, which is an option. It's not an option on the SLX-8. Big windows here in the slide out and windows in the end of each slide out box. There's never going to be a window in the end of a slide out box on an SLX-8 like there is here. And then we've got a fireplace and some other cool things here, but altogether this is what I call the mainline Jay Flight that's full of features. Okay, cabinetry, Jayco cabinetry on display here. Solid maple cabinet doors, solid wood stiles that are pocket screwed and glued together, and then the whole assembly is screwed to the wall of the coach. That means when you're going down I-20 east of Dallas and you're going ka-choom, 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 and it's these earthquake level vibrations and hurricane force winds, you don't want this thing falling apart, and this won't. I stepped on the scales today, I weigh 180 pounds. I can do this with all of my body weight, and it's not coming off of there. I wouldn't do that with just any old brand, but I'd do it on a Jayco. Little microwave here, neat kitchen, some pantry storage right to the right here, and it's deep pantry storage, goes all the way back. Here's our bathroom that I alluded to from the outside. You have a tub shower combo here. Nice little vanity sink with storage underneath. And there is nice medicine cabinet storage, pretty deep. So nice sized bathroom. So that is handy and accessible from the bunk room as well as the front of the coach. We have storage right here, which can be either used for pantry storage or clothing, games, what have you. Some people will use this space for kitchen storage since it's right off the kitchen. Now, once we come back into the bunk room, there's all kinds of ways you can use this space. We have a nice big bunk up here on top. If you want to put a television in here, you can. We have power and coax cable right here so you can put a TV, and then shoe storage and what have you down here. Got this little ladder which stows away when not in use, and then shelving right here under this bunk. So this is cool. You're always going to need a ladder to get up in there. Right there it is, handy whenever you need it, and tucked away when you don't. Now over on this side we have another bunk. This is a 300-pound weight capacity bunk, so an adult can sleep up here as well as a child. But here's the neat thing. If you want this to be out of the way, just pop it up. It has gas struts that hold it up out of the way. Now we have this window here, and we can utilize this space any way we want. There's a cup holder in these, so we can turn this around like this, and I can watch TV with my kids or whatever. I can take these off of here and pull these guys out and make this into a bed. I can do them both together so a couple could sleep back here. We could take them out completely and put chairs back here if we wanted to. So it's really neat the way Jayco designed these, and like I said, you have your cup holders too. This is a flexible space here. Really like this. Now, going to the other end of the coach where the bedroom is. Hey, we have a fireplace. Got to point out the fireplace. I talk about this, not only is it fun to look at, but it's practical as well. Guys, this is just a fancy space heater. So if you've paid your 50 bucks a night at a campground, why not use the campground's power source to heat this and knock the chill off rather than your own propane, which is going to be coming out of these vents for your gas furnace. Now, if it gets super cold, that's the best and most efficient way to heat this coach is your propane furnace. But on those cool nights that it gets down in the 40s and you just want to knock the chill off, turn this on, you'll be good to go. Now, we have our stereo here, which we can sync by Bluetooth with our phone and then push music through the speakers in here and also out on the patio. We've got our TV antenna booster under here. Right now it's on antenna. It's important to note this, and they should go over this with you when you do your walkthrough, but make sure it's on antenna if you're going to tune in antenna channels, and make sure it's on cable TV if you have cable connection at your campground. Otherwise, you're going to get snowy reception if it's not on the right setting. A lot of times you'll tune in all the channels and why is it snowy? This may not be on the right setting. Now, notice we have an Insignia brand TV here, right? Let's take a look in the bedroom. These are sliding doors, not really pocket doors, sliding doors. Notice we have a mirror here. Well, it would be nice if we had a TV in here. Oh, hey, we do. Rotate this guy around, and now we have a TV in the bedroom. Now there's a mirror on the outside. If I want to go back and have a TV out there, just rotate this around, boom. Really handy. So we have one TV that's serving two purposes. Wardrobe storage on either side of the bed. So there's a clothes rod over there and shelving over here. And you have some storage over top here. Of course, all the lighting is LED. You can turn them on with the master light switch, or most of them will have this little switch right on the end of the light itself. If you just want to have one on or off, you can control it like that. Notice we've added the second AC unit right here in the bedroom, so you don't have to worry about getting stuffy or too warm inside the bedroom. Boom, we got that guy right up on top there, so you can stay comfortable in here in any kind of climate. Got pleated shades all the way through. Most of them are down, so it makes Brian's job a little bit easier on doing these videos, but these are easy to adjust with one hand. Just grab it, push it up and down wherever you like it. Notice that we have the one-piece molded countertops on the units here. It looks like solid surface, but it's actually a polymer material, which is super lightweight. This is never going to become delaminated or worn over time. It's got a very nice, tasteful look to it, impervious to moisture. And with the mainline Jay Flights, this is another cool feature you get: the drying rack and the cutting board. Really handy. And if you don't need this, we can stow it under here. You have easy access to your water pump down here when it comes time for winterizing. And I always brag about the build quality of the cabinets. Again, solid maple, glued and screwed together, makes for a solid build. Drawer glides that are full extension drawer glides. They come all the way out. This thing's loaded with features and plenty of room for guests, whether it's another couple. If you have kids, they have their own space back there. Heck, maybe it's just a couple's camper and you have a quilting room back there. One of you snores or whatever. You have your own space in there where you can kind of keep out of each other's hair. So there's a lot of different ways you can use this unit. It's not huge. This is the modern farmhouse decor, which really lightens it up in here. By far the most popular decor color choice that we have on all of these Jay Flights. I hope you've enjoyed this. I really love showing these things off. I love talking RVs. I'm the host of RV Quick Tips with Mike, your #1 how-to source for all things RV. If you're wondering how to do the basic stuff like leveling, hooking up to electricity, dumping your holding tanks, and really cool things like that, go to our YouTube channel, dial up the RV Quick Tips with Mike, and click like and subscribe, and then you'll get notified when we post new videos, which we're going to put some more on there this week. So thanks for joining me again. My name is Mike at Vaught RV here in Fort Worth. Give me a call. We'd love to talk to you.
Thanks for watching our video. If you have any questions, be sure to drop a comment below. Or if you have any suggestions on content you'd like to see, we'd love to hear about that. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again from Vaught RV.